So long before we were known as Christians, before that name became commonplace, the followers of Jesus were known by a different name. We were the people of the way. And folks have speculated how that was the first name for Christians, the people of the way. Some thought it might be the fact that Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Others thought it might be the words of John the Baptist describing his ministry, "Prepare the way for the Lord and make straight paths for him." And yet others hearken back to a passage from Isaiah, 700 years before Jesus, that actually talks about what does it mean to be saved or redeemed. And this is what it says. "And a highway will be there. It will be called the way of holiness. The unclean will not journey on it. It will be for those who walk in that way." We are people of the way. And there is a way that Jesus laid out for us to walk in faith. And we find that in the scriptures. And yet, over the next 5 weeks, in the season that we are in, we are going to look at the way of Jesus through the music of Keith Thompson. And so today we discover that the way of Jesus is never traveled alone.
If we ever needed each other, we need each other now. If we can depend on each other, we'll find a way somehow. We can overcome all the darkness. We'll make it through the night. For strength and for hope for the world, we need to shine the light.
If we can be there for each other and find a way to live, giving like a sister or brother, the best that we can give, even when the fear paralyzes, we don't know where to start. For strength and for hope for the world, live with an open heart. When we stand as one, we still stand on our own.
We face the unseen enemy, but we are not alone.
Divided we fall, but united we survive. Keeping our hope and our dreams and our world alive.
Come and lift your voice and sing with us, and let the truth be heard.
Truth in every verse, every chorus, in each and every word.
Joining every heart in communion, let's make a solemn vow.
For strength and for hope for the world, we need each other now. Come and lift your voice and sing with us, and let the truth be heard. Truth in every verse, every chorus,
for strength and for hope for the world. We need each other now.
We need each other now.
We need each other now.
The music of Keith Thompson. Thank you. Yes. We need each other now. Did you know that that song was first sung here 5 years ago in about 2 weeks? It was sung in an empty sanctuary because a pandemic had just been unleashed and we were closed. And many of you heard that song sung from watching online. But it was written in response to the fact that even though we were isolated, let us not forget that we need each other. Now, in Keith's very own words, let me share what he said about this song. He said, throughout our lives and all the challenges we may face, we always do our best when we have help from our friends and loved ones to hold us up and carry us through the rough times. And we do the same for them. It's true. It was true in the pandemic. It is true now. Excuse me. And it's always been a hallmark of the Christian community. Now, here's the thing, is if you decided to search the New Testament and look for passages about joining Christian community, you wouldn't find any. There's absolutely nothing in there about joining Christian community because it is a given that if you are a Christian and you follow Jesus, you are already a part of a Christian community. See, everything in the New Testament about Christian community is about how we fellowship together, not that you should join it. It's just assumed that you're already a part of a church family. As a matter of fact, Jesus told the crowds, he told us that if you want him to show up in your life, you hang out with other believers. It's that simple. He said this, he said, for where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am with them. I mean, look at that. Just very simple. Matter of fact, it's so simple. He says like, and by the way, you have to have 100 before I'm willing to show up. It's just not worth my time, right? He doesn't say that. He's like, just takes 2. 2 who believe and I will be there. But don't miss this because the converse is true. When you intentionally isolate yourself, you will feel spiritually lonely. Matter of fact, you isolate yourself long enough, it will mess with your head.